Who won the war?
No one won the war. The British and the Unionists were never going to be bombed out of the United Kingdom, and we were never going to be able by military force to destroy the Republicans. So no one won. On the other hand, I honestly do believe that everyone has won the peace.
It's been an exemplary journey in many ways, and when one looks at other parts of the world where the conflict seems irresolvable, one can realise that it is possible to bring together those who seem implacably opposed to one another for ideological reasons. And it is a gift of human nature that that is possible.
I'm now working as political correspondent for UTV, so yes, I've done all the sort of general news, parades, past, murders, courts,
parades
all
as well.
of that, all of it.
And do the parades always cause problems or tension?
Yes, there's always difficulties. Some areas worse than most.
It's a tradition that's been going on over 100 years. It's a route that's been used over 100 years. And what people are saying now is because of Republican violence that this parade has been banned.
It's not about ordinary marching, it's about holding you down. It's the method behind what they're doing is quite intimidating.
So you say they just want to march here because it's a Catholic area?
Yeah, yeah.
To annoy you, to provoke?
To hype up tension in the area.
We're just observing this bigotry going past our community, which is unwelcome. It's unnecessary and it shouldn't happen in 2014.
So for them it's a big day of big festivities, and for you
it's not festivities. It's a day of dominance. It's a day of dominance over one community over the other.
It is years and years of hurt and pain and anger and suspicion and distrust and hatred.
This cage, that's because of protection?
That's for protection. Yeah, there's a peace line there.
Yeah?
And things get through over.
So they have a huge fence over there?
Yeah. Yeah.
To protect you from things thrown over? And then you live in this cage as well? Mm-hmm. Do you know people who live on the other side?
No, I don't.
Don't have any contact, or
no.
Do you have an idea of how they live?
No, probably just the same as us.
Huh?
Just living your normal life, raising your kids.
Yeah. Mommy. What would you do if they would tear down that wall one day?
I would move home.
You would move?
Yeah, I would.
And why?
I wouldn't feel safe. And I wouldn't feel safety for the children.
And then I'll come back and close it. It's just to prevent trouble between the two sides, in case any fighting or anything between them.
And is this the wall?
That's the peace line there. The peace line. Yeah. In that peace line itself, there's 1 million bricks. And these kids here, they've never been the other side of it, too, Sam?
No.
We're going today, aren't we, for first?
And how is it like to be here?
It feels weird a bit. It's hard to describe.
Yeah.
The way it feels.
It's better than what we have. All we have is like hills and all.
It's a lot cleaner.
I wouldn't walk up to Caitlin's house or anything, and she wouldn't walk down to my house because both of us just wouldn't feel safe. We would only ever meet in town or anything.
But no one would see that you are a Catholic girl.
I know.
It's not on your forehead.
I know.
So what could go wrong?
Because I just feel like if I went over there and they see me with Caitlin, they've never ever seen me before, they would just automatically know or something. She must be a Catholic. If it wasn't for the youth club and if I didn't get involved in groups, I wouldn't be able to tell you what kind of people Protestants were until I met Protestants.
We may not be shooting one another, but there's still division in every part of our lives. For instance, in 1998, when we had the signing of the Good Friday Agreement, opinion polls showed that people were feeling optimistic, hopeful for the future. But recent studies show people are starting to feel less and less optimistic about their future, about community relations.
We're not quite there yet. We're not there yet to take that wall down.
I fear bringing that wall down.
But might it be possible that this wall, all these walls and the whole separation is part of the identity of the people living here. Part of your life, part of what you are.
Like, you would come to a thing like, what about mixed schools? Could you have mixed schools? And I'm telling you the answer is no. They're going to be brought up in a different way, to see things a different way, and we're going to be brought up a different way. It's as simple as that. You can't mix the two.
You're wrong.
You can't, no, you can't mix the two. You can mix the two. Not from education.
Mixed school is the way to start. Because then children are brought up and can play together, and it has to start somewhere.
And whose education is being taught?
You can have a shared education, Brenton. You have a shared. You have to start at the bottom.
Okay, so when you start teaching classes like history in school, whose history are you teaching?
But it's all one history.
It's not history. There's two sides to every story.
There is two sides, so you
so
teach both sides.
The union is secure and the IRA is no more. But nobody knows what the future may hold. I wouldn't be surprised if at some stage in the long years ahead, a united Ireland did emerge.
The danger is that people may forget what we've all been through. A past that the young know little about. The memories of that past may help ensure that we never go through it again.